I somehow made an infinite door to prank my friend in Minecraft, honestly! From the outside, it's only just a weird rolled-up door. But when I open it and go inside, it's huge! Look at that! James and I are going to compete and see who can build the very best house in 30 minutes! And the winner takes $100,000!
My house is going to be way better than yours.
Well, let's definitely see about that! James will absolutely never guess what's waiting behind this door! And I'm gonna build a house with all these endless things inside! That's why I'm starting with my room right away. The room is actually the first place we see when we walk through the door. That's why I've already made two partitions, one on this side and one on that side. I'm just gonna make one more here so my room is completely closed off from the rest of the house. Since this room is gonna be infinite, it has to be pretty huge. Even the couch is gonna be huge, so I'm gonna get some wool in my favorite color. I'm gonna start making the infinite couch now. I'm going to make it so big that it'll reach the other side of the room.
I accidentally broke my own house to make the room, because you simply can't make proper rooms in such a small house.
I finished making the truly endless couch. It got so huge that it could fit about 200 people. But this room is still too empty. It's missing a few things. For example, an infinite table, for when I want to sit down comfortably and stretch my legs out a bit. And we're also missing the infinite TV. On the infinite table, I'm gonna use wood, and I need to make it every bit as endless as the couch. I'm going to make its four legs here too. She's going to come over to this side here.
And this is gonna be the size of my room. Now I'm gonna start decorating. Let's start by making a couch. And it's gonna be blue because it's the prettiest color there is. I'm also gonna put a TV here, and underneath it, I'll make a shelf. This way I can sit on the couch and watch TV. And now my room is ready. I just need to open the other rooms now.
I finished doing the feet. Now I just need to make the top part of the table too. That's where you can actually put things on top. And I'm using this much smoother wood material here because it will match better with the table. Finally, I'm going to put a giant TV on this wall. It seriously has to be an infinite TV too, obviously. The problem is these TVs over here are way too small. We won't be able to watch anything on them. It looks just like a tiny little spot right there on the wall. So I actually have a much better idea. I'm gonna make my own gigantic TV myself. To make this TV work, I need to use a really colorful block. I'm gonna use this bright green block here. Now I just need to make the complete full shape of the TV. I finished my TV. Now I just have to sit here on the couch, and I can even watch a video showing myself on it.
I'm gonna clear this area here to make room for my bedroom, and on this other side will be the kitchen. I'm going to finish the roof of my house too. I'm going to put a really big painting right here in the room. Oh, I mustn't forget to lay the floors. All right, the floor is finished. Ha! It's much better now, but before we continue, I want to see what Athos is up to. Wait a moment, there's only one door here.
I just heard James's voice coming from nearby. He is right here in front. Hey, seriously, stop looking inside my house already. You can only see what's in there once we're completely done.
There's no room for anything in here. Oh no, your house must look terrible.
That's what we're gonna see. The next thing I'm gonna build here is the kitchen. In the kitchen, I'm gonna make another infinite room. This is just gonna be the living room. So to make sure if James comes in here unexpectedly, he won't see anything inside. I'm gonna put in another secret door here. I'm gonna build my kitchen over on this side instead. And now we just have to build this entire wall here all over again. I finished building the whole wall in the room where the kitchen will be. The kitchen is one of the hardest parts to make infinite because there's so much stuff. One of the things I have to do is make a truly giant furnace. So I had an idea. To avoid building the furnace from scratch, I'm going to use this block here. It's a block that I can pick up and place on the ground and then choose any block I want. For example, the giant furnace, which is definitely one of the most important things in the kitchen. And the best part is that I can make it absolutely as big as I want to. I placed a massive infinite furnace, but it got so unbelievably big. It's taking up almost the entire kitchen. I'm going to make it just a bit smaller so I can place more blocks. Now it's really good. Next to the furnace is where I'm going to make the sink area. Do I seriously really have to build this by hand? I'm going to use a matching gray block to match the color of my furnace. I'm going to make a counter that goes all the way to the other side. And this is going to be the part I use to clean the dirty dishes. The counter is going to be this size. Now a little more to the left is where I'm going to make the faucet. For that, I need to make that little hole where the water falls. The hole will be right in this exact spot over here. And here I'm gonna use the quartz block to make that inside part that's usually white. Now it will work like this. If the faucet happens to be on, the water will flow out and get drained through just one small hole. But I definitely can't let my kitchen get completely all wet like that. That's why I'm gonna use this green concrete to make a pipe that will carry all this water away. But it's not ready yet. I still need to make a faucet. I'm going to make it exactly at this spot. I need to pull it up this way now. And from here, she can start going down. This is where the water is gonna come out. And I want the water to really flow out. That's why I'm gonna put a dispenser like this on this end here. And I'm gonna disguise him using iron from the faucet itself. To make this faucet really work, I set up a redstone system. Here's exactly how it's going to work. When I press this button, the faucet will instantly turn on. So can we do the dishes now? And when I don't want to use it anymore, I just press the button again. This way the water stops flowing. The sink area is ready. This kitchen just seriously isn't infinite enough yet.
In my kitchen, I'm gonna use this quartz block to make the floor. Here in the middle, I'll make a counter look like this. Hey everyone, set up the plates for the food. I'll even add pizza. Over here in this corner, I'm gonna build something that looks like a sink, like this way. I'm just gonna put a real sink right here in the middle, see? On this side of the sink, we could put a refrigerator. Hey, it looks cool. And on this side of the fridge, I'm going to place a stove. I'm going to put the microwave next to the stove too. The microwave on the floor doesn't look very cool. All right, I'll take it and put it up here. Look, haha, this turned out great. Now here at the counter, I can't just leave it with this pizza. So I'm going to put this kitchen knife here. We're going to slice some sushi with it, like this.
Let's make the kitchen feel even more complete and infinite. Here in the middle, I'll make a counter for anyone who wants to cook. I'm gonna use the same color as the sink, but I'm also going to use white to make the bottom part. I want it to be the same height as the sink. And that's why I'm gonna measure the exact height here. Over here will be a white block, and up here will be the gray block. I finished making the white part of the counter. Up here now, I can make it like the part where we set up everything we need to cook.
Oh, I'm gonna make some decorations like this. Now that I realize this kitchen feels really cramped, I should make a really big window on this side.
And in the front, I'm gonna make a space right here on this side. And on the other side, I'm gonna do the same thing because this here will also be a cabinet for when I cook in my endless house. I also have an infinite chest. Just move the door a bit forward like this. Now I just need to add a few more details like every kitchen has. For example, that thing to put the dishes to dry and a few other little things.
Here I place some bananas, place a coffee maker, and a bunch of cookies. Oh, and also some spoons hanging around. Just need to finish the roof. And done. The roof is all closed up. Kitchen ready. Everything looks nice.
I finished the kitchen. I need to be careful because James might come over here to see what I'm doing. Let me see what this silly guy's doing here beside him.
Hey, Athos, what are you doing looking over at my side? Stop looking. I can't look at yours, and you can't look at mine. Get out of here.
Okay, you're right. Nobody looks at anyone who he wasn't trying to see what I'm doing. This is great, everyone, because now I can move on to the next part of the house, which is the bedroom. I've already picked out the spot where my room will be. So far, it's the biggest room of all. The first thing I'm going to do is make my bed. The first one of the bed goes here and the second one over there. And now here. And the others will be leaning against this wall to make this bed comfy so I can lay on it. I need to make the part where the mattress goes.
Now I have no idea how I'm going to make my room. I know. I'm going to sneak a peek at Athos' side to see how he's doing.
I heard James say he's coming to see what I'm doing. No, I can't let him see. He's such a busybody. Close the door, close it. Hey, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I don't even know what I was coming here for, you know? Let me get back to my side.
Good thing I was quick. I have to do something so he can't get into my house. I'll use these lasers here to guard the entrance for now, just so James doesn't come and see what I'm doing.
Wow, what's Athos up to? He's filling everything with lasers so I can't get in. Oh, Athos is such a bother.
This laser here can defeat even in creative mode. You just can't beat the one who set it up. Oh man, that was me in this case. This way my door stays protected and he can't see what's inside here.
Well, I made a really simple structure for this room. I can't see what Athos is doing. That's why I'm gonna start filling the floor with this blue wool. It matches me perfectly. All done. The floor is ready. And look at that. It really matches my skin. Now, like every good room, I need to put a bed in it. I'm going to place a really big bed like this. I'm going to place some books around because she's way smarter than Athos. Unlike that silly Athos. Oh, I'm going to put a guitar because I'm also a musician. La 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 la.
I finished making the bars. Now I'll start on the bed. I'm going to make it with 2 blocks of wool, just like this. This way she'll be more comfortable. I'm done putting the red color. And I'm going to start adding some orange details. Just a reminder, this bed is mine.
I tidied up my room a bit better. There are books scattered everywhere. So I placed them on top of this block. I also put a lamp and a guitar here to complete the room.
For now, the bed looks like this. But we're still missing the pillow part, which I left empty for now because I'm gonna make it with a white block. And it's gonna be a little bit higher than the rest to be comfy on my neck. Just the final touches on the pillow. And my bed looks like this. But a room doesn't just have a bed, so I just need to add a few more details. For example, a bedside table.
And I'll put some windows here too. Oh, I need to make a table to put my computer down here. Just place the computer here and the monitor here.
I've already put a bedside table here. And right here in front, I'm also gonna make a lamp. I'm gonna make this lamp in my colors. And I'll make it work too.
I'm going to make a chair here in front of the computer too. I'm gonna put this here too and all set. And now I'm going to close the roof.
For this lamp, I'm creating a redstone system quite similar to the one I made for the sink. But at the end of this one, instead of water, there will be lights like this. Right here at the start of the redstone system, there's gonna be a lever connected to these torches. When I pull the lever, the lamp will turn on, lighting up the room brightly. But now I have to do the decorating. And don't leave that ugly lamp like that.
And over here in this corner, I'm gonna place a little house for my pet. And this blue sheep, that will match me perfectly. I'm going to put an armor stand over here in this other corner to equip a netherite armor.
I finished the lamp and it's working great. Now I'm gonna start putting some carpets here on the floor. The wooden floor doesn't really match the bedroom. So without wasting time, I'm gonna start spreading it now. And with this carpet, my room is all set.
This looks really good.
I'm even going to place a special door right here because this was the best room so far.
All done. My room turned out just right. Perfect. This way I'm going to win and earn $100,000.
James isn't even around here. That means he's more worried about his building. And that's cool because I can go to my next stop, which is a game room.
I've already started expanding the space for my house up here. In this area, I'm gonna build a game room. There you have it. Just like that. Now in this space, we're gonna start decorating with various games.
I've set aside this area to be my game room. And the thing I love doing the most is playing on the computer. I like Minecraft and Roblox. Leave in the comments what you like to play. That's why I'm gonna make a table on this side here, using some concrete blocks. And this table is where my infinite computer will be. Is it really gonna be side to side? Because it needs room for the keyboard. To make the keyboard, I'll use carpet like this. To make the mouse, I'm gonna use these half blocks like this to make the shape. To connect it to the computer, I'll use a redstone wire. But we're still missing the monitor here. I'm going to use these concrete blocks to make the base of the monitor. And from here, I can start making the screen.
All right, I organized my playroom way better now. Hey, look, there's even a villager wanting to play.
This game is so cool. I can't wait to start playing.
See, I'm gonna win this competition.
I'm gonna start building the computer over here on this side now. It's gonna be one of those computers made with glass. My infinite game room is gonna be better than James's. And the $100,000 will be mine. But leave a comment about which house you like best so far.
Leaving here from the game room, I built this staircase because we have a pool over here on the side.
Oh, what a wonderful pool.
But I still feel it's a bit empty. Maybe if I put some of these windows here and add a few more games, it'll be perfect. All done, I finished this window. Over here in the corner, I was setting up a space to put some video games. So I'm gonna put one right here. I'm going to put some more old games here and an old TV too, so we can play. Now my game room is finally complete. I just need to finish this roof up here as soon as possible. Now that I've finished my game room, I have plenty of free time. I I grabbed some blocks here to build my head on top of my house. It will look awesome.
I made another video game and a TV. And now my game room is ready. I didn't even need much effort to make something way better than James's. And speaking of James, let me see what he's up to. He is being really quiet in his corner.
Just put these blocks like this. And wow, my head on top of my house looks amazing. Those $100,000 are in the bag.
His house is actually looking pretty nice. Wow, what's with that giant head he put on top?
Hey, Athos! What are you doing sneaking around my house? Hey, get out of here and look over there!
But now that I've seen his house, he'll want to see mine too. And the worst part is that he can see what's inside through the door. I have to remove this door and put one without windows. I'll put this one here. It's a bit darker. Now I can move on to the next thing I'm gonna do in my house, which is James's house. I'm gonna set aside a whole room to pretend it's James's house inside my house. So everything he builds there, it's going to count as my build and not his. He's going to lose because he's gonna build it for me. I set aside an entire room to be where James's house will be. For that, I just need to use an item called Portal. I place it here on the ground, making a square shape just like this. And before lighting it with this lighter, I need to go to James's house to make the second part of the portal.
I already made space in the kitchen to build the bathroom. And here I'm gonna start making some decorations. I'm gonna grab a bathtub because I need to take a bath. I'm gonna put a toilet to make the... Never mind, I'll get a sink or a mirror. I'm also gonna get some toilet paper. I'm gonna put the bathtub in the corner of the wall. The toilet on the other side. The sink is right here, and I'm gonna put the mirror right here too. Actually, there won't be a mirror. So that's how it's gonna be then. I'm gonna put the paper next to the toilet.
I need to put this portal inside James's house. He isn't around here, so maybe he won't see me going into the house. Look, here is his game room. But I don't want you to come here. I want my portal to exit into the main room of the house. He's right there. I have to be careful so he doesn't see me. This is his room. This is the perfect spot to build a portal. I'm going to build this portal right here, like this. But it will be really obvious that the portal is here. So I'm gonna use some trapdoors to pretend it's a wardrobe. He's so silly that he won't even notice this wasn't here before.
All right, I've finished the bathroom now.
It worked! Now James's wardrobe is connected directly to my house. But that's not gonna be the only prank I'll pull on him in my infinite house. Because the next thing I'm gonna make is a prank house. James is building his house and he thinks it's going to be the best one of all. But it's not gonna happen. That's because outside the building area, I'm gonna make a really ugly house. To do this, I'm just gonna use the worst blocks of all. Like blocks of spider web, some real spiders, and even blocks with moss. I'm gonna start building this house here. I need to make the ugliest house I can. So it's going to have lots of holes like this. Now I'm gonna spread a lot of webs too, to make it look like the house he built is all messy. There are even spiders scattered around. Now, to make him even more upset right here, I'm gonna make a pedestal. On top of this pedestal, I'm gonna use this item here to place an NPC. But it's not just any NPC. I'm going to put my name right here. This is gonna be a statue of me. It'll seem like he really likes me. And I'm gonna use that same portal I used at the start to make the entrance of his house appear right here. But I can't let him see me putting it down. Luckily, he's busy building something else, so he's not here. And I can place the portal block here and light it up. It worked! The entrance to his house leads directly to that really old house. He won't understand anything, but now I have to put the blocks back here, so you can't see it's a portal. James, it's time for us to see who won!
Oh, Athos, mine turned out way better. Yours isn't even a house.
I'll go ahead and remove the lasers here so you can see. But I have a better idea, James! Let's check out your house here first! Wait, I went inside and it's all messy!
Wait, what? What do you mean? It wasn't like this. I didn't build that.
Is there a statue of me? You are my fan! Feel free to say
Oh
it!
no, get that away from here. That's terrible.
Your house looks really messy inside! Let's go see mine!
This is wrong. My house didn't look like this inside. I'm not going crazy. Show me your house already. I want to see what you've done.
Do you really think that's all I did here? Look, when we open the door and go inside...
Haha, is this the entrance to your house? Haha, what did he find? How come? How did you do that? This is so huge.
You haven't even seen half of it! This here is my infinite room. This is the hallway.
Wow, look at the size of this house.
This is my room. And he has a lamp that really works.
Wow, his lamp even lights up.
And this right here is the best part of my house when we open it. Look. This here is the silly guy's house. I built it by myself.
Wait a minute, I know this place. I built this. This is my bathroom. Hey, Athos, this house is mine. Athos, you took my house for yourself.
Look at that, you're doing nothing. If it was yours, would it be inside my house?
You've got a point. But that doesn't make sense. I'm so confused.
You're confused because you lost. My house turned out way better than yours.
Athos is right. His house turned out much better than mine. Something's wrong. This can't be true.
And with that, I won the $100,000. Let us know in the comments what you would do with all that money.
Hey guys, also let us know in the comments what Athos did to cheat. Because when I look out the window, it's the house I built.
Don't forget to watch this other video on the screen. He's having so much fun too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm off.